mentioned that you haven't learned before. Actually, it's not true, because this question is you definitely learned before. It's just that you need to look at different perspective. Okay, so it says that 2/3 of x is equals to 30% of y. I said before, when you see percentage like that, you can convert it into what? Fraction. And convert 30 into fraction, you have 3/10 of y. So what does this mean? It means that this thing here, if I were to draw a model, right, 2, 3, 1, 2, this thing here is equals to this thing here. And here is 7 unit. Here is 1 unit, right? It's equals to this thing here. So this 2 is equals to, this 2 must be equals, because here say 2 unit, here 3 unit must be equal, right? How do I make it equal? Times 3 times 3, here times 2 times 2. So I will have 6/9 will be equals to of x is equals to, sorry, okay, 6/20 of y. Is it equal now? You see these two number is equal now, right? And then it's asking what is the ratio of x and y. X and y is here because the whole x, right, the whole unit of x here is 9, right? Here it has 9 unit. This whole thing is 9 unit, and then this whole thing of y is actually 20 units. Correct or not? Because here is 6 unit here is also equals to 6 unit of here, but 6 unit of here, 6 unit, then here is 14. So the ratio will be of x to y will be 9, 20, okay, to 20. Do you give me ratio? Okay, never mind. So it says that if x is 90, then what is y? So it says here, if this is 90, if this thing here is 90, then what would this thing be? It's simple, right? So you have 6/9. If how to become 90? We times 10 here. So times 10 here also. But for y is 6/20. Over here you times 10 because the ratio is already okay. Maybe I don't drop away this portion. Here you times 10 become 90. Here you must also times 10 because they have a ratio of 9:20. So here it will become 200. In this case, the ratio will be 90:200. What will be y? Sorry, the question is asking what will be y. So y is 200. Write a sentence. Do your working properly. Okay. Okay. Next question. This one I actually a bit confused. Don't know what is the rationale behind, but then we can go through it. So 7/10 of the students in the class are boys. So draw your model. It's more easy for you to understand if you draw your model. Here says 7 unit, 7/10. These are what? Boys. So left with this definitely will be girls, right? So it says 6/7 of the boys, use a highlighter, of the boys are going for P5 camp. So this whole thing is boys, right? But not every one of them is going for the P5 camp. So it's only what? I draw it down here. 6/7. Okay, so here 1 unit, right? 6 unit over 7, 6/7 of what? Of the boys. When you see of the boys, it means that I must, because it's coming from this bar here, I must go and times 6/7 of the boys. What boys? You know that boys is what? 7/10. 7/10. Of the means 6/7 times 7/10. So it means that only 3/5, okay, are going to the camp. So it says 5/6 of the girls are going to the camp. So you see here, this is the girls, right? Girls. This portion here is the girls. I wrote it down here to show you. 5/6. That means 1 unit not going also. 5/6. 5/6 of what? 5/6 of the girls. So you know that girls is actually 3/10, right? So it's 5/6 times 3/10. You do your working and you can reduce it to 1/4. Please show your working. I'm not going to do it here for you. So now it's asking you what percentage, what fraction of the students are going for the camp. So we already have the fractions, this boy and this is the girls. So you can write fractions of the pupil going to the camp. You will have, you add it out, 3/5 at 1/4. Likewise, do your calculation. You have 17/20. Okay, this will answer this part here. Then what percentage of students not going for the camp? So I already know that for this part not going, who will be not going? This here will be not going. This one is not going. Actually, it's very simple. You already know that in total I have 20 students. Total of 17 will be going. So if I have a bar here, 17 is going, because fraction of students going. So we left with 3 units not going. It's asking you what is the percentage. So the percentage, right? You write percentage of students not going. Okay, we'll finish it, the sentence, okay? It will be 3/20 times 100%. Will give you 15% not going. Okay, remember your sentence, your model, and highlight this like of the boys, so you know that this thing I must go and times this because it's coming from the boys. Okay, so here is also same of the girls. Okay, next one. You didn't calculate, you didn't check the work. 41 minus 5 is not 38, it's 36. Okay, and then this one, 34 plus 4 is not 39, it's 38, because the results here will actually affect the results that you get for the following questions. Okay, so here says that 5 over 12 of the students who did not pass the first test finally managed to pass the second test. So if I were to draw the model, right, here will be 5 units, 7 units, total will be 12 units. So these 5 of them, after second test, they pass. Okay, so it's asking you what percentage of students have passed their fitness after the second test. So firstly, you have to sum up this thing here, number of students who did not pass the fitness test. Write the sentence here. Okay, you write here equals to, then you do your working. 5 at 5 at 4 at 3 is here, yeah, equals to 24. So what is the percentage of students have passed their fitness test after the second test? So now you know that in total I have 24 students. So after the second test, I have 5 over 12 times 24 will be 10 students. So I have the total number of students who passed the first test. So you write a sentence here. First test, you add up the whole sum of this. Add 36. You will have 176 students. So here is 176 students that passed during the first term, and then I have 10 more students that passed during the second term. So number of students pass. First time is what? 176 add 36. Okay, sorry, add not add 36, add 10. I have 1 is 6, 186 students. So I want to find the percentage of the students that have actually passed their fitness test after the second. That means the first and the second. But the total number of the students in the class, you need to add up total number of students in class. Go and add up all this. You will have a figure of 200. So when asking you about the percentage of the students that has passed, you will have 186 divided 200 times 100%. So it will give you 93%. 93% has passed. Okay. let's go to this. Okay, for this I explain. Okay, by the way, I need you to label all this, what angle you're referring to. Okay, this also the same. Can you see that here is actually 110, and then here you put 100. Oh, you have to minus. So this is the ISO, right? Because of this, you didn't check after you finish, right? You can find one angle. Yeah, label your angle. DBE equals to 180 minus 110 by 2. You will have 35. I don't know why is it not sensitive. At 35. Okay, if this is 35, and you can see this thing here, right? Which means that angle DBE is also 35. And then you can easily find angle this angle. So here you write angle ABE, ABE 180 minus 35 minus 45. You have 100. Because of this, that's why you lose 2 marks. Please check your work, okay?